Hello. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Lotro Stream. I hope you're all doing well and fine on this beautiful Wednesday evening in Italy. Morning or Wednesday afternoon for the rest of you. I hope you're all doing fine and well, and welcome to the stream. So tonight's stream is going to be pretty much casual and in nature. It's mostly going to be just chilling, doing some different runs if we can, and stuff like that. Nothing hardcore or weird. Weird, he says unironically. But yeah, hope you're all well. Let's see. Hey, I do want to do there is something on my mind to do, which I'm going to do is the throne runs. As you know, with the new update that is gonna be coming soon, we're going to be needing some resources or some stuff, coins, tokens, barter items, and whatnot for the Anfila scrolls, as well as the crystals, the Anfila starlit crystals. So for those in mind, I do want to run. I'm gonna start off with just a throne run, and we'll move forward from that. There's somebody in the world chat advertising for AMT5 while I'm kind of like not in anything I need from that particular instance, but more of as a more of as just like a it will be really fun to do that, or rather like a DPS tune or something, you know. I've only done at the moment. I've done it on the captain numerous times, and other than the captain, I've only done that on. Well, I did it once on the Guardian as a tank, and successfully. And after that, the only other one was I did it on Champion multiple times with different group makers and whatnot. So on the Champ, I did it as well because Champ is I love playing my Champ. Let's just say that, because I mean, obviously, I've over the years I've moved away from the DPS tunes in general, in the sense that I still like them, but yes, there is a but. I do like the DPS tunes, but I don't enjoy playing them as much as I enjoy playing a healing tune or a tanking tune. That is the main difference. That being said, let's start with our. Where is my thing? That should be all the gear I need, right? Yep. Okay, let's start the first throne.
The enemy's grip tightens on the defenders of Gondor as Gothmog seizes control of the armies of Mordor. Marching from the gates of Osgiliath, foes pour into the Pelennor fields with a renewed vigor. In the wake of the Witch King's defeat, vile sorcery looms over the field as the most powerful allies.
Lassan waiting for a throne.
Gothmog spoke.
By the way, some notes from the beta, if some of you or any of you have still not seen those. The thing is, they're changing a bunch of stuff with the new upcoming update. So you're gonna need, they're putting max tier cap on some of the stuff, and you want to make sure that you need those or have those in your vault and storage before the new update comes. So it's really important to grind out those Minas Tirith dailies and Dol Amroth dailies and those Gildeath dailies for the Antlers Scrolls, which do not have a higher tier cap on them. So make sure to always barter for them before the next update comes. Kind of like, really. Not really, but obviously. Feel free to ask anything. This is kind of like an AMA. So ask me anything if you have any question of any sort. Feel free to ask, and I'll try my best to answer it. We'll do some casual content while we are doing that. Seems like we might have to pack tonight. Not enough guineas on. that run. Really? I mean, I don't get people who send tells and are anonymous. It's like, really? Seriously, really? Anonymous? Oh, there. They took it off. Apparently, maybe they saw the stream, or they just realized that, yeah, anonymous people don't get an invite. That. I don't know. Oh, wow, that hunter is not good. That hunter is not good at all. Oh my god. It's not good. Not good. I mean, their bow is not good. Sorry for the profanity. Another hunter. They kind of look alright. So, well, let's hope the two hunters can get it done. Okay, the loot rule, as you can see, if you did not know, when you're doing the throne runs, make sure whoever is the leader has the right loot rule. The preferred way to do that, if you have a fair person leading them, and a fair person who knows that he has to give other people stuff as well and not take everything for himself, then the loot rule to apply is so you just right click on your thing, go to loot rule, and come down here and click on round robin with master looter. That way you'll be able to assign different stuff to everybody in the fellowship. It's there. Let me pop a hope token, beat some food. Here we go. Here we go. They are standing way too far. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't know why they're doing that. Okay. Here, let's shield brother somebody. And gonna have them go on that one, heal them a little bit, and taking it back now. Got back. The DPS is there, I see that actually. Not too bad at all. Let's have them carry on. Okay, they're good. They're good. No complaints. They're good. Why, I don't know why the things are attacking that one hunter. But they're good. We're really good. Wow, that was great. That was absolutely great. Obviously, they got lucky in having me as a tank. Cappy tank. You know? But it is what it is. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 on one, 4 on the second one, and then 4 for him, and the other one gets. Oh no, shit. Shit. I might have fucked up there a little bit, so I'm extra careful in. Okay, let's see if so I took, I think I like took two extra from Demuel. Okay. I don't know. I asked if they wanted to do boss 2. Right? They want to do it, so let's see. Let's see how good a tank I am. This is kind of bad. I did miss some coins, but I'm glad the other person who did 6 coins got 14 extra to make up for that. So there you go. I was fair and kind and gentle and generous. Most people would not have done that. Just yeah, these are some extraordinary hunters, by the way. Just saying. Exceptional hunters. Both of them. Really. Yeah. Yeah, they're both great. I don't know what skins they're from or what. The magnitude, they both seem like Russian kins. Yeah, they both seem like Russian cans, but they're really good. They're really good. Like it. Oh shit, my friend is hype. Oh my goodness, sorry. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Yeah. My friend as dude, I gotta talk to this friend of mine as well. I got it's hard, difficult stuff. I don't know if I should invite him or not. What do you think? Should I invite my friend to the Discord as well? We can have a chat while we are doing this. I don't know if we can even join this actually. Not sure. You can definitely Eerie. Hey, hold on. Let me do scrolls. Hope is already done. Eat food. Here we go. Alright. Here you go. Let's see how this goes. I don't know. Like, no. Really? Died? Okay, well, one is alive at least. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I mean it can be done, but you need like exceptional DPS and survivability and shit. I mean, we can get one more that might help us. Okay, let's see if we can get one more. Okay. If we get one more, it might become a little easier. Okay. That's the thing. Find a one more. We'll get a little less coins than we would have gotten, but then again, it's Wednesday. That means tomorrow everything resets anyways. So might as well do this today on any and all tunes that I'm able to and can with whatever number of people, because tomorrow it will reset. Here it is. Gotta do it today. Tonight. Ah, somebody froze. I like it. Let's see if we can show him some magic. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's do that. I'm Gandalf. Fucking another hunter, really? I mean, come on now. Fucking hell, what is up with the hunters? I mean, holy shit. Here comes Eldem. I've ran with that guy before. I think I did some different raids with him. We've invited him to our kin raids before, so yeah. Get me in for loot if you do 4th boss challenge. My 10k. Oh my god. You guys wanna you guys wanna see the text or the PM I just got from this one person in the wall chat? Do you? My god, I'm gonna share that in the camp. Person said, get me in for no loot if you do 4th boss challenge, and my 10k gold is yours. Hey, if I really want to do it, I would have gotten it done already. Don't care that much about Throne T2Cs. That time has long gone. I mean, it's not that it has a steed of many colors behind it, right? Right. Alright, hope done. Check it done already. There you go. No. Look at Gandalf. There's Gandalf over here, people. We are saved. Oh my god, don't. There we go. I'll die eventually. Hey, we got the challenge done. We got the challenge done. Just want to emphasize that. We got the challenge done. We got it done. Fuck it, we got the challenge done. There's a lot of coins for everybody. Plenty of coins for everybody. And just shared that PM that I got with. $10K gold, baby. Three, one, two, three. There you go. Distributing all the coins. As you can see, I have a really efficient method to do that. Now, I'm pro at distributing coins in this raid particularly. 1, 2, 3, and to boss 3. Bears, we're gonna chill here at the entrance of boss 3. One is quite fun. I don't know how many coins I have. Let's check. Ancient Ethel coins, 1232. Okay, that's not too bad. Wow, look at the sigil of Imlad Ethel. Yeah, 892 out of 99. Kind of surprised that they are not capped. Wonder if I missed something somewhere. They should be usually capped, but this time. But anyways, don't mind me. Let's go. So ready, check, and here we go. We're gonna start our gauntlet. Here we go. Kill the trolls, and then we're gonna move on. ones are annoying. I wonder if I've done a second of Shakalush. I've not done a T3. I wonder if these guys want to do that as well. I mean, I'll be interested in that. Be happy to do that. Give me a token. There we go. It should die now. Dot challenge? What does guy mean? Alright, done with this one. I've done the freaking. I don't know. I should just make a new fellowship instead of first staying with the same people. Tomb of Muma. Next time, just use. I gotta send that, so I basically promised this. Well, I told that dude that I'll send him a Tomb of the Mumak. He wanted it, so we're gonna do that right now. Epic and awesome, you know. Here is Tomb of the Little Mumak that he wanted. There we go. Send him.
Trafufumo, agar mathubut, latu.
So what I wanna do right now. I want to let me type it to the kinship as well. I want to do Shaka Lush Run T3. Oh, should I do that or should I just do more thrones? What do you got? I mean, I have 1, 2, 6, 2 coins. I mean, I can afford. I think I can afford one Shaka T3 and then throne runs, right? So I just typed to the kinship that I'm gonna do Shaka Lush T3 in a few minutes, and I hope we do that. But I don't know if we should do that or not, because I don't know. But yeah, let's do one Shakalush d5, and after that we'll do the rest of it, okay? So be right back. Silver is asking me what I want him on. That, well, whatever he wants. That's 2. We need 4 more. I think we might be able to fill that one in kinship instead of outside of kinship. Well, let's see and let's try. Can I try in Discord as well? See if anybody wants to join me. Should be. Silver is coming, I think, on his Runekeeper. Really loves playing his Runekeeper, you know. Button wants to come as I haven't ran anything with Mr. War for a long while. Decided to do that. By old, I mean he's been in the kinship for massive DPS. Silverdawn just X'd up with a massive DPS. Oh, we got healer as well. That Sadie is well. Great. Yeah, we got 4 already. We only 2 more. Go into the world chat, see who we can get. Okay, just posted in the world's chat for 1 Lord Master and 1 crossed. Let's get. Somebody just sent me a tell saying, "Can I?" I'm unsure if they can do that or I'd be. I mean, they're weird, really interesting. I mean, you know, like when these things happen, it's not obviously I'm a casual raider, and so just to like explain the thought process of when you are trying to invite somebody from the world. They send you a tell and they're not anonymous as it should be, because you should never take anybody who's anonymous from a world chat, XUp or PST. So like in this situation, as you can see, there is some like even though their LI is maxed out, like those relics are kind of like a little in a place that where you know that the person or are having some misunderstanding of how things work. So what do you do in that situation? So that's what it comes to. What do you do in that situation? You just ignore them and invite somebody else and just forget about them, never even don't even reply. Or on the other hand, you can send them a message for improvement. So you can send them, this is wrong, can you fix that? But many times that's kind of comes off as standoffish or something like that. In those rare situations, what you can do is either invite them if you can afford it, in the sense that if you have other DPS who can make up for it or cover for it and all, and then at the end of that you can send them a message saying, did that, but this and this can be better, can be changed, it's not at the right spot and whatnot. Or you can just ignore it and go with somebody else. So that is main question here, like what do we do? Yeah, do we do? I mean, you go with people who are geared. If you're doing anything D3, like D3 and above, go with people who are. Otherwise, you're just putting yourself up for eventual failure, of which you're gonna be get annoyed later with people. And so that's the thing. So depends on the time you have, the stuff like that. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, there are a couple of ways you can go. Those situations when you're Alright, let's start it up. You're missing ones, but D3 is what I said, so I'm gonna stick with D3. Even like the temptation is always there, even if you are personally able to do a D4 and D5. Those are much more difficult, and you should stick with D3 because the rewards are mostly always similar. Only thing different from the D4 and D5 and Shakalush instance is it's the essences. You can get the trigger essences, or the better improved versions of the trigger essences. So it's not really that important or that necessary for you to get them. So you just have to be really sure that you want to do the D4 and D5, because they obviously require a lot of DPS, heals, support, and everything you can get, and as well as a really good tank. So yeah, go with what's easier with similar kind of rewards, because mostly you're always looking for the relics before you're looking for the trigger essences, because trigger essences, most people already have the older ones, and these ones that drop from the T4 and T5 are not that much big of an improvement, so it's kind of a useless thing. All right. Okay, this one's done. I'm gonna Alright. Let's do a ready check and we should be good to go. Right, green, let's put that on. That's in Runekeeper, I think. They are in a private encounter, apparently. Next up, so private encounter. Ah, Reneg wants to go. Just took bug out. I mean, if Reneg wants to come, then I understand. Yeah. One, two, three, aggro. All that. I'm expert level tanking. We should have TA. The TA should be in the archer. I just typed what I just said. Not that archer, this archer. Hey, what's this noise or sound that's coming through? Wait just 10 seconds and I can. Otherwise I won't have my force taunt and it's no Silver is doing that. Really come back. Did I interrupt it in time? I don't know. Didn't have my floating names on the induction bar.
wormling.
Okay, just send a message. It's already.
Come forward and face us.
Taking a lot of damage. Frontal. I think I can guide this. Why wouldn't you kite, huh? Die, baby, die. Good. Look at that. Nada. Very nice. Terrible loot, but nice. Move, move, move. Please don't stay behind. Move. Fuck. Fucker. Never mind. Ah, he's a have them both. I don't know, in the next boss, I don't know if I should kite or stand and tank. Oh. I'd like stand and tank, but a little difficult sometimes.
May the frost and cold bring you closer to the mistress who sleeps below. Cold.
Wow, really?
May your blood
Wow. Gosh darn. I mean, I can stand and tank it. Like, let's just stand and tank.
May the frost and cold bring you close.
Really? Frontal? Oh, come on, kill him already. Come on. There we go. Glad I started kite. I know, right? Essence box. Warren got the deed completed.
Fear me in all that I have created. Behold my magnificence and my...
This little
Smash! Smash and smash!
Gross and Ulk, beat them to death!
wouldn't it be fun if I do that without the I hope I remember all my skills without looking at them. I hope I remember them. Control. And let's go onward from that. The Shield of the Dunedain. And I don't know what other skills I can do.
What are
Done on those, alright. I'll just. Let's just continue until. Oh my goodness, that's just. Able so I can. Yeah, that was close. That was a sure death. I did not hit the last stand. Sure death. No doubt about it. Okay, go loot. I'm not gonna. Alright, let's see. No relic. Darn. No relics at all. Gosh darn it. Darn gosh it. Alright. He doesn't. Uh. Alright, this one is done. Let's see what else and what next can I do. Somebody in the ken asked if I could do a EMT5 with them. And that'll put a pin in my other plans for a throne raid, but on the 1,000 throne tokens, so I don't know if I should do. I Yeah, okay. I guess I can do an AMT5. Right. Three more earrings. Oh, three more. Three more earrings, he says. Oh well. Little small break and then let's do it for him. Here we go.
Long ago, Durin the Deathless sealed away an evil being known as the Shadowed King. Driven by intense jealousy, he wears the face of the father of the Lord. A twisted reflection of the dwarf hall above. A mockery of the grandness of Khazad Dûm. He must be defeated, or his demented visions may become reality.
Right here. How many can you handle? Question not worth.
Why have you come? Do you seek to oppose me? So be it. Lukan Kaduruba Inku! Zatalabalaga Kami!
Could really have gonna have to do that on an alt if they want. I'm locked on this tune. I can always toss. The trashes. logging in my you still need to discover the instance, so Unidine is going up. Ooh. Out of chaos, I think. Or probably
Can you not hear the whispers? He hungers. Haban mazajala balaga menu solu!
Greetings.
what do you afford for? Reneg has support.
What do you need?
I have not seen your kind before.
Never mind, Tinuvial has it.
These
Gotta
halls
go
will
to
be
Shadowed
great once
Refuge.
more.
Going to go to Shadowed Refuge.
No, I can do it.
Oh, well, Shadowed Refuge, you can't port there. And a Mithril.
Anyways, but I can get to 21st hole.
Yeah,
Is it?
no, that I already had unlocked from Galtrev. You can go to 21st Hall from Galtrev, so that I got it. I'm just discovering that on this tunes, so I can come in for an extra loot chance, you know. Otherwise, out. Right over there. Cover it.
Oh, because you're locked? Okay. I see
Yeah.
what you mean.
Yeah, this is like 5th run I'm doing on the captain.
God. I healed a tier 3
I
bear
did
on a bear
yesterday
earlier, which
with
was pretty legit.
snips. 2 with snips, nothing really dropped.
That sucks. But hopefully we all get one.
Long ride. Looking to get in.
What?
I'm reading up. Uh, um, wondering where was the pad. I think Mike Tyson said that. Bringing horny.
I think Syl's getting socks.
Oh, doing scrolls and hope. Ready? Okay, there it is. DNF. That's good. You a man or an alpha, Ren?
Man,
Can you do duty bound? Oh wow, both dead. But
Weird.
she's
I don't know. I took him. I took that earlier. Oh come on! I messed up.
oh, do you not get the res?
No, I had his DNF up. I hit no on that. Yours was gone.
Oh,
Should have waited. Yeah.
oh, Mem has more morale than me on the Guardian unbuffed. Ooh. I think it's
How much-
because he has honor and fortitude maxed out. I don't.
What does he have on the Guardian?
Well, the virtues. He has two other virtues.
No, no,
that
no. How
I don't
much?
have.
What's the total?
Let me see. Like 653 or something. 653k.
Nice. I can do scrolls. I don't have hope. Doing scrolls. Actually, I can grab a hope. 1 second. Got hope.
Make sure to clear off those orc guys, those dark moths. Those darklings are not important.
Atman! Dare reveal my true face? You will die for this transgression! Atmen Amba, Tavia Blakma!
Yeah, I got 2 seconds.
My defeat means nothing. My master will
Oh,
be
okay then.
Long ago, Durin the Deathless sealed away an evil being known as the Shadowed King. Driven by intense jealousy, he wears the face of the father of the Longbeards and builds
There we
a
go.
kingdom
Wow.
deep beneath the earth.
That work for you?
A twisted
Yeah, we
reflection
got the
of
deed done.
all above.
Sweet.
A
Look at you.
mockery of the grandness of Khazad-dûm.
Look at my morale and look at my gear.
For his demented visions may
Do
become
inspect me.
reality.
Wow. That's spicy stuff you got there.
Yeah, this got power level not too long ago.
Really? You don't even have all your essence slots full? Dang.
I was contemplating
Oh, hey, you can get some
and
of those
thinking.
level stuff? I think I have, what are those tier 8s?
Oh, we got a new subscriber on Twitch. Look at that. I think
Those are
that's
tier 8.
Twisk. Twisk is the new Kinney. That's Ada Ladian. Thank you so much for the follow and the sub as well. Alright, here we go. Good luck. Let's see who gets the earrings. Should I loot? Am I too unlucky?
I don't know.
I'm too unlucky. The Hobbit dance, indeed. Okay. Did anybody get it? I can't see other people's loot.
Nope.
Oh my god, really? Wow.
Yeah, no, nobody.
Ouch. No earrings. Wow.
Dang it.
Just wow. Aurelian. Aurelian. That's a quite a cool name. Do you know what that means?
Oh, thank you, Allie. Maybe we'll get some better luck tomorrow.
Maybe and hopefully. I mean, yeah, tomorrow everything resets, so one can hope that tomorrow will be the day. But up in all, you both did really great. Look at that. In 4 minutes and 27 seconds, we were able to finish the fight. And Silver's RK was able to do it finally.
Yeah.
How may I be of service to you?
Hey, Villainous and or Dorgrim, thank you for the follow as well. Champion. Let me give you the champion, and I already gave Aurelian the mini role, so you can have access to the minstrel channel. So I'll do the same for you as well, Dorgrim. You should have now access to the class guides channels for the classes that you to check and see people on the same classes are doing, and there you'll find pretty much all the advice or whatnot that you need, getting in touch with everything you need for the higher tier content and everything. Right, Shark D3. The Shakalush D3.
See you tomorrow, Allie.
Yeah, you're done, right? On,
Actually, I had one more on the
Yeah?
Hunter, and yeah, shotgun I'm done too. A shotgun I'm done, but I have one more for AM, but no worries.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, yeah. But we'll do it. You're gonna tank, right?
Yeah, I'd like to give two tries and maybe a DPS and hopefully get all three and then boom, done. Never have to do it again.
Yeah. Try without the Lore Master maybe sometime as well. That way. You can diversify the classes we can do it with.
For sure.
Okay, if Mem is tanking, I should go on DPS or healer. Let me need to alt. All right.
Saleh?
Did you see what Silver posted?
That
Ray to find somebody, someone who actually wants to heal on purpose.
He's a funny guy. I wish I could talk to him one day in real life. Have you ever heard him?
I've
Ollie?
not heard Silver. No, I have not. Nope.
Never, huh?
No audio here either, but fun to watch, says Erinder. Or Irelian, sorry. You gotta tell me what it means. You gotta give me some Elvish translation. The name. I stuck with the originals from the books for my tunes. Didn't invent any particular Elvish for that.
Wait, can I be heard on your Twitch stream?
Yeah, always. You always get heard on the Twitch. I know some people disable that, but
Can you tell how many people are watching?
at the moment there are 3 or 4 people watching. There were 5 before. Also, give me 3 minutes. I'm gonna put my gear back in the vault, and then I'm gonna also do something. If Aurelian wants to heal, yes, or support faster. Derek logged on as well, so. What do we need? What do we need? Do we need a healer? DP?
You on your minstrel?
Well, I'm logging the mini, but I can also.
I got 2 hunters, a champion, and silver on his runekeeper.
All right.
Silver's DPS runekeeper.
Silver don't heal. Yeah. Heal it. Oh, Dorgrim, the new Kinnies.
Yeah.
Missed out on a reindeer.
Yeah, I asked him, but he said he couldn't.
We'll get him. I've checked
It is on the stairs of Bagud Mekam,
him
the
or
Gate
her
of
out.
Wings, that a decisive battle of the War of Three Peaks is to be fought.
Hold on, hold on.
There, caught between those loyal to Gorgar the Ruthless and Hrimil Frostheart, the Gabilaka hope to deal a devastating blow to both of these forces in a single stroke.
Change my fighting instrument. Now I will play a harp.
Oh, he missed the hopes and scroll. We can start.
Yeah, go ahead. Actually, not a good idea. Let's just stop after this one. Apparently, as you can see, with my morale,
You're naked.
I do not have my gear on. But hey, keeping you alive. In yellow line.
You got it all going on today there, Ollie.
Like best runekeep, best mini or what?
I don't even know what class you're on.
I like barely know what class I'm on, and you can see my morale already. Just don't inspect me. Okay, hold on. Do not do anything else. I have 137k morale, and I do not have any jewelry on whatsoever. So, sec. This can happen sometimes.
Oh, you don't have to relog. Okay, nice. Show me
No,
that place
it's,
to pull here.
There we go.
Target the far archer.
Far, no, anything. Just fray the edge on the far guys. They'll start coming in. Then as soon as they are close by, do war chant. Start your shield rotations with the guardians board and just that. Even if you ignore the far archer, I can always fear it. Don't
Oh,
worry
I don't
about
have to
that
move
part.
over to the right.
No, you just stay with this first group and yeah, just go a little to the right. Important is not to lose aggro.
This archer's dead. Jeez, you guys kill him fast.
Yeah, baby.
Wait.
Done. Let me just switch lines. You can go ahead.
Don't die!
Mog first, right?
Yeah, Oz boss first. Put a Derek on TN.
Come forward and face us.
Everybody, stay where you are. Stay where you're at.
I had to burn all my cooldown.
Come on, man.
I'm kiting.
No, you're not.
Oh, we don't have Lord Master. There's only so much a poor mini alone can do. A frontal, get behind him. Ah. There we go. Wasn't too bad. There you go. Congrats, Dorgrim. You got an essence box.
Nice.
Just gonna fill up my wine glass. I'll be right back.
Bring me one as well, bitch.
We're so.
I don't think I like the harp that much. Like it. So you're gonna take them all the way up?
Rem T1 sides. Hey, you want to come waste some time?
we we did that one time, long time ago, a year ago.
Aggro.
Yeah, ma'am, what's wrong with you?
Come on, man.
Come on, ma'am. Come on now. Don't lose aggro.
Maybe we need to give guards another force time.
Yeah, exactly. We need like one more.
Wait, I need.
What's the scroll
reroll.
situation?
I'll do it. We're missing.
Okay, gather up. Let me do anthems as well. So give me 30 seconds. Give y'all anthem. No Lord Master. That means the horn is gonna be really deadly. So you kite. Okay.
Okay.
And Derek,
Yes.
slow him down with the strength stance quick shot, right?
I don't know. I don't run a strength stance.
Go strength stance and hover mouse over quick shot. See if it has a slow on it. It should.
I got a hamstring, but it's a 20-second cooldown.
Nah, yeah, that's not worth it. They should be able to do it.
One moment. I gotta find my strength stance.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't use it.
Yeah, we've used it occasionally here.
Maybe Silicon has it set up.
Now let's leave Silicon on the.
All right, I have strength stance up.
Yeah, so your quick shot has a slow on it, if I'm not wrong.
Let me have a look. Strength stance negative 40% target run speed.
There we go. So just keep that up. He's running around.
I can switch stances in mid-fight, right?
Just use strength stance for this particular
Okay.
fight.
You got
Stay
it. No
in
problem.
Yeah, and go, ma'am.
May the storms take you.
Ah, he froze me. Interrupt him.
Ooh.
Born. Yeah. And then there were 3. Or 2. Or 1.
Bad luck on a horn.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he froze. Yeah, freezing the mini doesn't matter what group you have. Freezing the minstrel pretty much, or the healer, pretty much means that it's difficult and impossible, especially without a captain tank. So that was just unlucky that mini got frozen. I can do Scrolls and Hope for...
Chotto.
You following that Senate thing going on there in the US, Derek?
Of course you know I am, sir.
My dad had it on the TV as well before when I went out for a bit.
Did Congress vote?
They're still doing it.
Well, the House of Representatives, I believe, impeached him. But as far as the Senate is concerned, I don't believe that vote will take place until maybe tomorrow. And then following that vote, of course, they would have to have a trial. From what I understand, they don't plan on having the trial
I think
until...
it's a trial before the vote for Senate.
It could be. You may be right. You may be right, man.
Okay, doing the anthems?
It would seem odd, though, that they would have a trial before the vote. Because the trial is going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
It's, I mean, I understand the nature of wanting to impeach the man. I just don't necessarily know how productive it'll be.
Traps.
Traps.
Oh.
Aggro.
I'm frozen.
Derek, it's fine.
In fairness, though, Ali, I was playing tennis all day today, so I haven't
Oh,
really
he's
followed
letting
too
me
much.
to help you guys.
Yeah, double freeze on Derek.
It's cold in this bitch. My nipples are rock hard. Yeah, impeaching a president that's going to be out of office in 7 days is certainly, I mean, it's not going to bring us together, unfortunately. It's just going to piss people off, even if he deserves it. And, you know, think of you as you may, but right now our country is incredibly divided. We better find a way to start speaking to each other instead of fighting. Finish him. There we go. We can't keep fighting with each other because it's just going to end in violence and bloodshed. It's terrible for our country.
He's just a despicable person that some guys or some people got duped into believing in, and here's the result.
Well, I understand. We got to kill this ice block first. We've had significant political problems and differences before Trump was even president.
Yeah, but
and-
that's like the norm. That's everywhere. There's some divide. There is right and left, but
But it's been escalating,
enabled
my friend. It's been
something
escalating.
like-
Trust me when I tell you.
Well, the dude-
the political landscape has gotten quite
Yeah.
toxic over time.
of
Donald
course.
Trump is. I will say this:
Yeah.
Donald
Typical
Trump
moron.
is not. He is the problem, but he is also a symptom of a greater problem, which revolves around the way our system's set up regarding money and influence and power. And until we figure out a way to get the money out of politics, where the politicians want to do right because they believe that they love the country and they want to do the right thing instead of whether or not it's going to enrich them or the tribe that they represent, these problems they're greater than Donald Trump. Although Donald Trump obviously exposed an enormous amount of the problems, and of course he didn't make anything better. But the problems
Yeah.
were there. The problems were there.
But at least we didn't have like exact people wearing Camp Auschwitz,
I agree.
shirts
I agree. Listen, I'm never going to defend these douchebags
keeping
that
yeah,
went to the Capitol
and then taking
and did a bunch of
selfies
nonsense.
in your capital.
Yeah,
It's
those
like,
people are going to get fucking. They're going to catch serious charges, bro. The Congress is not playing around. They're going to.
That's what I'm saying. It's like he's enabling those people. Like that's the scary part. That it was all fun and games until people actually wear those shirts and are taking selfies in your Capitol building, and one has
That's
to
true.
wonder.
That's true, but
What?
we can't
What
necessarily blame Trump for what his supporters do. That would be like blaming the people that support Black Lives Matter for the terrible things that Black Lives Matter did. And no one did that, you know. When Black Lives Matter were doing terrible things, no one blamed the people that said, go out there and burn shit down.
The right did.
I don't
Everybody
necessarily know
did.
that.
What are you talking
I-
about?
I don't know
Have
about
you
that.
listened to? Did you skip Fox News then? That's all they
No,
were doing.
that's all they were doing.
I don't watch Fox News. Honestly, I don't watch it.
Well, that's all their media was doing. They were doing, like they were taking the little short instances of looting and whatnot and blaming the whole movement for that. And like,
Yep.
no, Black lives don't matter. Every lives matter. That was their whole thing, and that's exactly what they were doing.
I would suggest, and of
Which
course,
is
you
not
know,
right,
I'm,
obviously.
I'm an independent, and you know that I see both sides. Although some would consider me to be right, although I'm not. I've always been a liberal. I've been a liberal my entire life, and until the Democratic Party went in a position that I didn't agree with, I've always voted for the Democratic nominee. But I would suggest that there are some parallels between what happened in the riots in both circumstances, and this and only this, not in the method and not in the reason. But I would say that when they were peaceful protesting, I agree with both of them. When they started to riot, I condemn both of them. And when they acted like fucking terrorists, I was disgusted and repulsed by both of them. And that's the only distinction that I would draw that would suggest that they were parallels.
Is that
Obviously-
really the same thing?
Well-
Looting a Target is the same as the Capitol building being stormed
Well,
and members of Congress and having those zip-ties handcuffs with them.
Well,
Is
that
that the
depends
same
on what the
thing?
nature of the zip ties were there
Wow.
for. If you were to ask the guy that brought the zip ties to the riot, he said that he brought the zip ties there to make sure that no Antifa members.
Well,
And this
they
is
were
what he
calling
said.
to hang. They were
God.
calling to hang Mike
I
Pence.
understand
Mike
that.
Pence.
It's
I know.
messages there. It's like,
Listen. I understand and I condemn it. I can
false
absolutely condemn that.
equivalency should not happen.
I
Like
don't think
Black
that's a
Lives
false
Matter, like storming the Capitol with intent of killing the Congress members is not same as looting a fucking Target.
Well, let me ask you this: how many people in the Capitol protests? There was a lot of patriots there, quote unquote. There were a lot of rioters there. There were a lot of wackos there. How many of those wackos shot their guns? How many people were shot? And by whom?
Well, the police officer died. That's all
That's
I
true,
know.
but he
and
wasn't-
then
he
like
wasn't-
4 other
that
people
person
died
wasn't-
as well. I
That
think.
person wasn't. That the police officer was not shot. The only person that was shot was a young woman who was protesting. Now, I would suggest that if you had almost 500,000 people at this rally, and of which, when they stormed the Capitol building, Donald Trump was still speaking. Donald Trump was speaking when they had broken into the Capitol building. You make of that what you will, but I will tell you this. There was not a single round fired by any of the people that were there protesting peacefully.
What
Not
were
a
they
single
going to
round.
fire at?
Well,
They do
if they
support
were
the police,
if,
don't they?
if it was an insurrection, as it has been portrayed as, then they would have fired at police. They would have taken over the building. They would have secured the building.
Well, obviously there was something
Yeah.
that some people wanted to do, but again, like comparing that thing with some Target being robbed or looted.
You forget, my friend. These people didn't just burn down a Target. They
that's
shot
quite a
people
big
in cold
leap.
blood.
That's a quite an equivalent thing
appreciate
you're
your-
making. Like
I don't-
there
I
were
don't think it's that
actually members of Congress saying that they felt threatened, that their lives were in danger, and the messages
understand that. I
posted in
understand that.
there on the Parler app that they wanted to actually kidnap, and do stuff like that. It's like that's
fine, but
quite a big
let's-
leap. That
us not
I mean,
pretend
it's
that we
interesting, obviously, to hear that perspective.
Let
Obviously,
us not
I-
pretend though. Obviously, we can go on Twitter right now, and we can find the most disgusting, hateful, insightful things that you will ever see in your entire life if you go on Twitter right now. And those accounts are not being pulled down, and those people are not being censored. So there is a double standard in that regard. Now, I don't agree with censorship at all. I think we need to be very, very careful in the country where the First Amendment is it's being trampled on, frankly. What has happened is, if I may, the town center, the town hall, coming together, drinking in bars, going to churches, talking to your friends, all those things, all of that has been taken away. We are not allowed to peacefully assemble, which is, of course, the right of the First Amendment in this country. We have the right to peacefully assemble and speak our grievances. That's been taken away because of COVID, which forces people to a place to have their conversation in a digital space. And then, of course, what has happened? We've seen censorship in the digital space. Now, I'm not suggesting that these
but
private
there are
companies, if I
terms
may,
and conditions, right?
I'm not suggesting that these private companies don't have complete and the authority to censor whomever they choose to. I'm suggesting that when you choose to censor people, when we're in such a toxic environment, when we must speak to each other instead of fighting. I'm suggesting that censoring people is not a productive thing and will only lead to violence. When we lose the capacity to speak to each other, the only thing that we have left is fighting and violence. And we're being pushed into this threshold, and it's a bad place to go. I don't think we should be censoring people. I don't think Parler should have been taken down. I'm not on Parler. I'm not on Twitter.
I
The
don't
only
even
social
know what
media-
that was.
Yeah, the only social media I have is the 50 of my friends on Facebook that I keep just to kind of keep in touch with my family. So I don't really know about all of it. I just know what I hear second and third hand. But again, I would suggest that
Well, the screenshots are there that are being posted. If they had forewarning of what was gonna happen, and then obviously
agree.
their response could have been better. And if some randos can storm your building,
go, dude.
it's
Now you're
like
getting- now you're getting- the meat of it is
it's
if
like
we
what's
do-
next? Some other country can hire some people to do that as well in your country.
exactly
It's
right.
like $700 billion in the defense budget.
there
What
you
are
go.
they?
So you got it. So either the defense,
Either
and
they're all in it,
they
they're
call
all
for
in on
backup
it.
6 times. They
Right?
called for backup 6 times,
Mm.
and 6 times their backup was refused. The Washington State Police, the people that were defending DC, were like, "Look, we need backup. This shit's getting crazy."
I love
mayor-
how Trump's claiming that he called the National Guard, but it was Pence.
Yeah, I
Liar.
believe it was. I believe it was Pence, and I believe also the mayor of DC called in the National Guard as well. So, listen, I'm never going to defend Trump. All right, Trump is a moron. Trump is an ass, and he's the most dangerous president we've ever had. I'm just suggesting that what the narrative that has been shaped is not necessarily entirely the truth. And if we just take what we are told by people that we know despise the president, we know that the media despises the president, we know that they have an agenda, we know that they trend to the left, we know that all the media companies, that the big tech, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Facebook, who committed $500 million to the swing states to make sure that Joe Biden was elected, whether it's YouTube, where you can go on YouTube and watch any political video you want right now, and the first thing you'll see under that video is Joe Biden was rightfully elected president. Why is YouTube consistently telling people that Joe Biden was elected president? Why is YouTube doing that? Why would they do that? Why, when you go on, why are they censoring opposing thoughts? Why is it that they
so he
banned?
didn't win the election?
Oh, absolutely he did. Absolutely he did. But they don't need a banner to tell you that, right? Do they really need to put a banner up that says, "Hey, listen, stupid, Joe Biden won the election. Shut up. Don't talk about this."
But
and if
he
you talk about
wasn't.
it,
He tried the legal means, then illegal means, and everything else, and everything else. Even the rally that he did on the day of the electoral votes, warning Pence, like Pence should do the right thing. Even like Pence, who's like a super right winger, if anybody is claiming differently now, should just look himself or like get introduced to reality. He's a right winger. He's super right winger, and even he was like, yeah, he won. Biden won, and then like Trump continued to incite these people. Even like he said it before, right, in that interview where he did with Axiom or something. He said like the Proud Boys, those Nazis should be ready and get ready and be prepared and stuff like that. He was giving those calls. It's on video. That's the thing. It's like,
agree, but you're assuming that the Proud Boys are Nazis. You're taking
they totally are not. No,
way too far, brother.
Well, one dude actually had the shirt of the.
That guy's not a
Auschwitz
Proud Boy.
camp.
That guy's not a Proud Boy.
Of course,
he's not a Proud Boy.
He's
honestly. No, he's not a Proud Boy, and neither was the big stupid Viking guy that was standing next to the guy that had the Auschwitz Camp Auschwitz T-shirt on. They're both fucking douchebags. They're both shitheels, but they're not Proud Boys. I would direct you to the
Proud Boys.
I would direct you to their website to read what they have to say, but unfortunately that's censored by Google. So if you were to be able to go to the Proud Boys website, you would see that the leader of the Proud Boys is a black Hispanic guy.
Yeah, but that doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, but it kind of does. And if you go
Black
there
Republicans
and read,
too, they're just people get confused in the world.
I understand. Well, the black Republicans are perfectly fine. People are allowed to be black and think whatever they want. People are allowed to be white and think whatever they want. Being a Republican is not, well, then fair, and that's your opinion. But being a Republican doesn't necessarily mean that you're wrong. I understand you may have a political position, but to cast everyone within the same light and say all Republicans are this, all Democrats are that, all Proud Boys are this, all Black Lives Matter is that.
All of everything is obviously wrong. So all of anything is not anything, right? So that's the sure thing. Only thing is that it's just kind of interesting to know that when the Black Lives protests were going on, and you saw the pictures, right? It's like people are posting that all over the internet. What the response of the National Guard and the police was. You had like, I don't know, like 30, 40, 50 or however many people with police uniform and all the masks and helmets on. They were ready to defend the Capitol building. Well, in this one, they were let in. They were like, you saw I saw in the video. It's like police are opening the door for them.
The gates, they open the door.
They open the door, so like you don't see the problem. First and foremost is that the police, as an institution, is supremacy or something left from the good old days. I think it's an institutional thing, which is wrong with that thing, that they have double standards for everything.
What happened in the Black Lives Matter?
Are we doing another T3?
No.
In Washington D.C., what happened with the Black Lives Matter rioters? What happened?
I don't know what happened. I just know that the Capitol building was defended.
I know exactly what happened. What happened was the police got on their knees and spoke with Black Lives Matter. And there's pictures of the police on their knees with Black Lives Matter. Now, in Black Lives Matter defense, more people were arrested during the Black Lives Matter riots than people that were arrested in the Capitol riots. However, when it comes to actually being charged, unfortunately, the prosecuting attorney let all the Black Lives Matter protesters slide. and nobody caught a charge because the prosecuting attorney is sympathetic. The district attorney of Washington, D.C.
You don't think they would have
sympathetic.
shot if there were like Black Lives Matter people charging in at the Capitol as these white supremacists were doing?
But we
Don't
saw
you think
that.
they all
We
would
saw
have
them in
shot?
Portland. We saw them in Portland. They led a siege in Portland for over 100 days, which is a federal building, and nobody was shot. No black people were shot in Portland. We saw what happened in D.C. This is not the first time the Capitol building was under siege. Last year, when what is his name? Kavanaugh was being vetted. A bunch of feminists stormed the Senate and invaded the building and crashed through the barricades. And none of them were shot. They were actually brought into the Senate floor where they had a conversation. So again, I'm not defending anyone.
No, that's interesting. Hearing this because these are the views that I don't really see in the news.
I understand that.
Not often spoke of because I didn't know that it usually happened. This storming of the Capitol.
It's very seldom that happens.
Interesting.
Yes, during the Kavanaugh hearings where he was being confirmed, a bunch of feminists stormed the Capitol building and invaded the chambers itself, and actually went into the chambers itself. And that was just a couple of years ago. You can look up the footage on YouTube if it's not been censored. Again,
did they beat a cop with the flag though?
No, I don't believe they did.
That was cool.
I don't believe they did. And again, I'm not going to defend these douchebags that did terrible things a week ago, right? They're fucking shitheels. They should be, the people that went in there are going to catch a charge, and they should catch a charge. And the people that were involved, and by the way, there's been a bunch of people there's now 4 or 5 people that are dead. One cop killed himself. Another cop, they said, was brained by a fire extinguisher, although the family of that policeman says that's not what happened. The family of that policeman said that he died of pre-existing condition. And there's no footage of, although I have seen footage of some cop getting hit with a fire extinguisher that was thrown at him from afar, although I can't verify that that's the same person, so I don't really know. I'm just suggesting that the information that we've been given, particularly from the mainstream media, that absolutely despises Donald Trump, is not necessarily the entire
don't
story.
Despise him. They used him for the ratings all the time.
You're absolutely right.
They had even the empty podium. CNN has famously done that. So let's not say they despise him. They like their ratings.
Well, if you watch CNN, if you watch MSNBC, they fucking hate him, dude. You want to watch Chris Cuomo or Don Lemon?
But they pay his surrogates, right? Those are employees of the channel. You know that, right?
I do know that, but when they're
paying his defenders,
and they all are vociferously attacking Donald Trump constantly.
On the big media, listen, it's all about the money for them. It doesn't. They don't give a damn about any partisan because they hire people. They actually pay the Kayleigh McEnany or whoever the heck was that, or the other one. I don't forget her name. But all those surrogates are paid. Actually, employees of that channel. They get paid to appear to defend anybody or any. That's what surrogates are. So let's not say that they just despise. They like their ratings. They like playing both sides.
I with all due respect, basically every mainstream media channel, whether it be ABC, CBS, NBC, CNN, even large portions of Fox News, although in the evening you still got the Sean Hannitys and some of the other couple douchebags that will defend Donald Trump. But aside from a very small portion of people, the media is aligned, and this includes Twitter, Facebook, Google, Apple, Amazon, YouTube. They all fucking hate Donald Trump and are actively seeking to get him removed. They've censored him across every platform.
It's like anybody who has studied his life story knows that, right?
Listen, Ali. It's gone a lot further than Orange Man, okay? They're not just censoring Orange Man. They've censored millions of people. They censored Ron Paul. They censored the hashtag Walk Away movement. They censored, dude, they have deplatformed so many people that don't think the way they do, which is, of course, say it with me, this is authoritarianism. This is exactly what's happening. We are watching the people that have pointed their fingers at Donald Trump and said, orange man dictator, orange man fascist. And what they're doing is, unfortunately, well, it's authoritarianism.
Well,
And I don't
corporation
necessarily...
problem was a big problem, but who gave them the biggest tax breaks? He did. So I guess it finally turned around to bite him in the ass.
You're not wrong, mate. I'm just again and again. I'm an old crusty liberal, right? I'm an old pot smoking hippie liberal guy, who now tends towards, I trend toward being a libertarian, which means I just don't want you to fuck with me. Like, I just want you to just kind of leave me alone and let me do my thing, and that's where I sit. But I again, I'll tell you, I'm a liberal. My wife is a liberal. We voted for Barack Obama twice. We grew concerned when we saw the tack that the left took, where they became more authoritarian and they were supportive of people doing terrible things to other innocent civilians. We didn't like that. We don't support critical race theory. We don't support cancel culture. We don't support censorship. All these things that are coming from the left that we've watched grow over time. This is not what I believe in. This is why I couldn't vote for Joe Biden. I mean, I don't necessarily know if I would have voted for Joe Biden anyway, because he's a crusty old turd. But where the Democratic Party has gone is a place that I don't want to be. I do not want to be associated with people that believe that censoring your political opponents and deplatforming anyone that does not agree with you is where we need to go. I'm of the mind where we need to come together and have more conversations. If we don't talk, we fight. I mean, honestly, brother.
Some objective truth should still be there, right? Donald Trump is a liar, and anybody who says differently, there's actually videos of him just making stuff up. And even after 4 years and after everything is done, people are still defending him in any instance or whatnot, which I know you are not doing, but many still are. Many Republicans still are. They are, I don't know, addicted to him or something. It's just weird. It's just interesting. It'll be a thing that'll be taught in the history books in years to come. See this guy, and this is what he did, and I hope that at that point people who were giving him all the chances in the world know that he's just a liar, and it's not new thing. A long time ago, even before he was elected, an old friend of mine from America, her name is Trish, and she said she had personal experience with him in the sense of how he treats different people and his employees and everything, and she's he's a really bad guy. And then all the other stories that come out and whatnot, you believe what you believe and not what you don't want to believe. But he's nobody to be. He's in the history of the things, he's gonna be a nobody, a footnote, a nothing. And I hope that things get back to normal in America with the new administration, because obviously it derailed a lot in the last few years, because we all there's emulation of the world leader that affects the whole of the world, because we only have one world leader, superpower at the moment. And whatever you guys do pretty much gets done here a year or two later.
I believe China is a world power, without question. China is a world power.
Well, we don't emulate China. We emulate United States and Italy and Europe and everywhere else. So
the Western culture does. The Western culture does.
That's what we do. So I'm looking at Italy and seeing even one of our biggest fascist leaders over here in Italy had a mask with Trump's name on it. Trump 2020. You see the crowd. It's we can't deny the correlation there. It's I know it can be difficult, and you can say he's not promoting it actively or whatnot, but you see, right? Fascism, same thing. Auschwitz shirt, whatnot, supporter. David Duke supported him as well. It's like you can see the writing on the wall.
Wait. Let me just again.
What? Don't say you support David Duke.
Of course
I'm
I
gonna be
do.
mad.
Why would, dude? Come on, brother. I'm not a white supremacist. I'm fucking the godfather of my daughter is a black dude. My best friend is Jerome Derrico's. You know, the godfather of my daughter he's a black
there was
guy.
an interview of him. That's what I'm referring to.
But Spencer and David Duke both, I hate to say this, they both endorsed Joe Biden. And I know you may not necessarily believe that, but Richard Spencer, the biggest white nationalist, the biggest white supremacist on the planet in the United States of America, has endorsed Joe Biden and believes that Joe Biden will lead the way. Again, this is not me saying Donald Trump's a good guy.
That interview
Donald
is
Trump's
just a fake now.
No,
I'm talking about the 2016 elections, by the way.
I haven't seen the interview. You know, I can't confess
All right, I'll send you the link.
Please, I haven't seen it, but I do know that Richard Spencer, who is the biggest douchebag white supremacist in America, supports the Democratic Party. And as far as the KKK is concerned, as it relates to the Proud Boys, which is an organization that, again, I would just direct you to their website and list and what they say on their website. Now, granted, what they do and what they say obviously could be two totally different things. You know, and I don't deny that. There may very well be a bunch of white supremacist douchebags in the Proud Boys, but I know that what the leader of the Proud Boys says is that he has no interest in white supremacy, and that he actually he condemns it. He's interested in traditional Western culture. He believes that, you know, America is the greatest country on the planet.
Right?
Well, it depends on how you look at it. It depends on how you look at it. Right? If you say, I believe in traditional Western culture, and you go, what is traditional Western culture? And then the liberals those on the left would say one thing, and those on the right would say another. Right?
What is the traditional Western culture?
I would have to point you to. I would have to point you to what they think it is. What I think. Well, what I you know what? That's a great question. What is traditional Western culture? Yeah. I believe it revolves around. Family structure. I believe it revolves around religion.
And I believe it revolves around. These are all dog whistle words, by the way.
You're
saying it's like really...
a father, a mother, and children is a good thing. That's what Western culture is. That's what they believe. They believe that fathers and mothers and children.
That's homophobic, right? You know that.
Well, of course it is. If you are on the left, you would say that if you believe that traditional values, that a father and a mother have the best chance of raising their children, which is what they believe, then those on the left would suggest that that is a homophobic thing. I know that's what you think, but that's not necessarily true.
They should say it openly, though, right? They should say it, right? These are dog whistle. They are code words, right? It's like signaling that thumb with a index finger thumb on it, like signaling the white supremacist, or the OK symbol. Yeah. These are like little things that we like. Obviously, anybody who's educated a little bit in it recognizes it and sees it as such.
That apparently the OK symbol is a symbol for white supremacy. Again, there are those that would dispute that and say the OK symbol.
Sure, I mean, when people dispute the moon landing, still doesn't make it that they're right.
Very true, and you're right. And again, this is a nuanced thing, right? This is not a black and white thing. There are people that go okay every day that are not white supremacists, right?
Right. It depends on the context, obviously.
And we'd be jumping out of a plane, and I would go okay to you. I'm ready to pull my chute, and I put my OK symbol sign up. That doesn't necessarily mean that I believe I'm a white supremacist.
Context is everything.
That's right. Now again, listen. Those white supremacists that believe in white supremacy are douchebags, and they should be condemned, and they should be fucking held to account, right? I'm not defending them. I'm just suggesting that we're painting with a broad brush. If we're going to paint all the people, again, the leader of the Proud Boys says, and he has said this many times, he has no interest and absolutely condemns white supremacy. Mm-hmm. That's what he said. He said this time and time and time again. It's like Donald Trump, the same thing. Donald Trump has said 50 times that he condemns white supremacy. And what does the news tell you? What does the news say? He says Donald Trump is
There
a
are
white
videos
supremacist.
available for everything. You can find pretty much everything Donald Trump says. He says one thing one time. There is on video. He never met Putin. He met Putin. It's like, if you believe Donald Trump, even now with the age of media and everything, where everything is in video form, then I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, that being said, I'm sorry to cut this discussion short. My stream has been going on for way too long, and I think people are bored.
Streaming, bro. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. We should talk about something else. You know, why are we talking politics in the stream?
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna head off now. So let's close the stream eventually first, and then I'm gonna say bye. So thank you for watching, everybody.
Hey, listen, man.
I hope you guys enjoyed the discussion, because it is an open-minded
We have
discussion.
got to talk more, brother. That's what I'm